Let me ask you this question here. Have you ever had a moment when you looked at yourself and thought, maybe here see not enough light. Let me move over here. Oh, maybe better here. And you thought, why am I reacting this way? Have you ever thought about that or no? Maybe nothing major happened in your life or anything like that. The question you questioned, you had nothing going on around you. You don't experience anything that could be danger to your life. Was just one more thing. um, One more responsibility. Maybe one more conversation. Right. Um, One more problem to solve. Kiss me. And yeah, suddenly um, you feel like you cannot handle it anymore. It's just too much for you. You feel overwhelmed and you don't know what to do. Have you ever experienced those kind of things? Let me know. The patient disappears. Hello, Grub. How you doing? Glad to see you. Welcome in. How are you today? Oh, 3 or 4 a.m. Sorry, it's not working out for you. The energy disappears. And you want to shut down. It will late for you, right, Grub? And the hardy part happened. You start judging yourself. Yeah, I know. That's okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry, but no, we're living a I don't know, different world, I guess. But I'm glad you're here, and you start judging yourself. Yeah, I remember you. You talked to me in the chat. You sent me messages a few times, and yet, why am I so sensitive? Um, right? Have you ever done that in the past? You know? And you ask yourself, why can't I just handle things? Why can't I just handle normal things like everyone else? But everyone is different. You cannot compare yourself to someone else, right? Um, well, it's something so small affect me this much. So how from your life in Moscow, crap, and that really strange, right? Oh, okay. Hmm. So what happened to you, crap? Why couldn't you calm down? Was it because of the thing that going on around the area where you live, or what? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Um, that's good to hear. I think a lot of people experience it, especially people who spend a lot of their life being strong, right? People who keep going even though they're tired, they're exhausted, and people who take care of others because they try to be the strong person. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen you up for a long time, my friend. And the people who don't usually ask for help, right? And let's talk about what it actually feels like. Sometimes it looks like being tired, but not just physically tired. Because if you're physically tired, it's very easy to treat, right? You should get some rest and it should be okay. But when you're mentally tired, it's different. Your emotion feel closer to the surface. Oh, okay, you're good. Don't worry. But I hope you have a good time, Craft. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know it's very hard for you to join my life, but I'm just trying to do my best to accommodate you. It's like your mind's tired, right? And your emotion feel closer to the surface. Yeah, small things become harder to handle because I get when you're trying to be a strong person, so sometimes it's hard to handle everything. And you probably don't really want to talk. You don't really want to make decisions. You just want everything to stop for a moment, right? Okay, yeah, no problem, my friend. But thank you so much for coming in. You just want everything to stop for a moment, right? Um, and that what makes it confusing is that when someone looks, they may look good from the outside, but when someone look at you from the outside, they might think, or they might say, but nothing happened today. And that's really why people feel confused. Are you two here, my friend? Thank you so much, Kraft. I appreciate you. and they think if nothing happened, why do I feel this way? That's very strange, right? Because if you're a strong person and you're there for everyone, and you should be able to handle everything. But how come you can't handle a small problem yourself? And that's very strange. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Do you ever think about that? Did that happen to you? I want to hear what do you think about it. And now they think if nothing happened, why do I feel this way? That's a very good question to ask, right? You're the strong person. People think you can handle everything, and they go to you when they need help with everything, and you're over there for other people. But I don't know what it's like from the inside, but outside it look good. You look like a perfect person, strong person, but they don't know what happened with you. You know, inside, right? Now, let me think. Um, One way to understand this is through the nervous system. You know that the nervous system is constantly trying to protect you because now by protecting you, what does your nervous system do? It pays attention to stress, uh, pressure, and whether you feel safe, right? Did that happen to you or no? I'm trying this. Now, the problem is um, when someone has been under stress for a long time, the body can start carrying that stress even when they're trying to move on. So why that? Anybody know why? I think that because your body understand it recognize that stress, so it keep carrying that stress for a long time. Even when you're no longer in a stressful environment, you want to move on, but it's too hard because that's what your body remembers. It recognize what stress look like, so it keep carrying that stress with it all the time, and it's very hard for you to relax, right? And now it is not about one big event. Sometimes it's many small things and constant responsibility and you know um, the thing that always needing to be prepared, always solving problems, and never really having time to recover. And think about it, if you're working all the time and you gotta be very tired, right? You could your body need to relax. It's just impossible to work all the time non-stop if you keep on planning, thinking, predicting all the time, and you're forcing your body or your brain working too much, and you never had time to relax. You never had time to really enjoy life at all, and I don't think that's a good thing, because your body is like a piece of machine. It's like a machine. It need time to rest or tune up. You know, the same with your body. Your body needs time to rest and to recover. And if you're planning, thinking, preparing all the time for every little thing that you know might not be happening at all, but it's gonna wear you out. You're gonna be very tired, right? Have you ever thought about that or no? Anybody here want to answer that question? So what happened after that? Um, so that moment, or you finally feel overwhelmed, and it may not be because you're weak, right? It may be because your nervous system I've been working hard for a long time, non-stop. That's why you feel overwhelmed. You don't have time to relax. You don't have time to think. I mean, not have, you don't have time to slow down and recover from all that predicting, planning, preparing, right? And it's not because you're weak, you're just a human being like anyone else. But just because you're living with stress in the past, that's how you're always preparing, planning all the time, I think. So does anyone agree with me or no? What do you think about it? Let me grab something to drink real quick. So do you agree with that or no? Has that ever happened to you? I know. I want to hear what you think. Anybody have any idea, question, comment? What I said so far? Does that resonate with you? I want to hear what you think about it. So I don't think being a strong person. Uh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a strong person or being there for everyone. But sometimes you get to understand when they say no, um, because you need to have time for yourself too. And think about it: if you are spending time, you're there for everyone, and hey, when it's your turn to get help, and you don't want to ask for help, and who's gonna help you, right? So that's a question probably we need to think about. It's nothing wrong with helping people, being there for other people, but I think it's a good thing that you know you need to think about yourself too, right? Because I don't think you gotta be strong all the time. Anyone agree with me or no? And the first thing we can do is start noticing the size. If we reach that breaking point, so what do you need to do? You need to ask yourself, like, what happens before I become overwhelmed? Do you ever ask yourself that question or no? Just say example, like, do I become quieter? I don't talk to people anymore. Do I become more irritated? I get, I don't know. I might get irritated all the time for no reason, right? Do I stop enjoying things? I don't know, maybe at some point you like, let's say you like going to the gym, working out, but you don't enjoy doing that anymore. And it had to be a reason why, right? So don't tell the question. You probably need to ask yourself. Uh, um, Probably you need to ask, do I start feeling like everything is a burden? I mean, is that true or no? Is everything a burden to you? And I think this side matters because there's a warning side that maybe there's a, I don't know, your body or your nervous system is working too much and you need to slow down or whatever it is. And that's the warning sign that you need to watch for. Oof. And I think a lot of people add another layer of stress because they find their own emotions. So why do they find their own emotions, right? They say I shouldn't feel this way. I need to get over it. I need to be stronger. Get building that weak. But sometimes the first step, you're not forcing yourself to change. The first step is understanding what is happening. Do you ever do that or no? Do you ever take a step back and look at yourself and try to understand what is going on with you? Um, why you feel the way you do? Or do you ever notice the one insight I just mentioned recently? Do they mean anything to you or no? Now let's talk about recovery. So recovery is not always about doing something big, right? And I think recovery is sometimes it is about creating small movement where your body receives the message. Sometimes you get to pay attention to your body. Maybe you need to pay attention to the warning signs to understand what do you need to do. Maybe you can say to yourself, um, I don't want to be on alert right now. For example, setting a quiet moment for yourself. Maybe it's relax, listen to music, doing something, get away from the phone or computer for a few minutes. Maybe you can just sit down in a chair and relax or lay down. Right? Maybe take a walk. Maybe go inside, outside. If you're outside, take a slow walk and notice the environment around you. Maybe you feel the air around you, and you feel the trees around you. Um, Depending on the day of time, maybe you feel the sunshine um, and the shine through the leaves on the trees. Feel your feet touching the ground. How did that feel? Um, Maybe those are little things. Pay attention to the environment surrounding you. You can do slow breathing. You inhale through your nose for 4. Did 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, and breathe out for 6 through your mouth. You know, breathe slowly like this, and I think when you breathe out longer, it sends a signal to your brain that hey, this is what safe look like. It helps your brain recover and not on high alert anymore. Maybe you can take a break without feeling guilty. Know that nothing wrong with taking a break, and don't feel feeling shame for taking a break. Because you deserve a break to help you recover, and maybe you can relax your body and your nervous system. Maybe you do something that help you feel grounded, like maybe put your feet on the floor, um, like you sit on the chair like this, put your feet on the floor and feel, how you feel your feet touching the floor. You try to think like five things you can see. Look at environment around you. Five things you can see, like four things you can touch, um, three things that you can feel, uh, and like two things maybe you can touch, and one thing maybe you can hold on. Now the thing I want to talk about why people with warning sign often miss their warning sign because I don't know. I think the body want to say no, but the mind always say yes because they don't want to um, they don't want people to think of them as a good person. So even when they exhausted, they still say yes. Maybe while resting, sometimes can feel uncomfortable for some people because you if you're on in a stressful environment for a long time, your body remember what stress look like, so it always planning, preparing, uh, predicting for what will happen, even when nothing is happening. Your nervous system to doing that. So when you're resting and your nervous system doesn't recognize that feeling, so maybe you're asking yourself, "Hey, what I'm doing? I should be productive. I should be doing something instead of do nothing." And you don't recognize this feeling. That's why you feel guilty and you think that you should be doing something. And why listening to yourself is not a sign of weakness because maybe sometimes your body send you a warning signal that maybe your body say, "Hey, I'm working too much. I need to slow down. I need a break. I need to calm down." So those are the warning sign that you need to listen to before you come to a breaking point that you can't recover anymore. Now, let me ask you this: have you ever reached a point where you thought that I don't know why I feel this way, but I know something is wrong, and what is usually the first sign that you're becoming overwhelmed? So, can anybody answer me the question in the chat or no? Maybe the question is not what can I handle it, and maybe the better question is what can my body been trying to tell me? because sometimes um, the feeling that they want to get rid of are actually the signal. I cannot pay attention. Isn't that a coincidence? You know? And understanding yourself is the first step toward changing how you respond. So that's all I have for today. Anyone have any question, comment so far? If not, then I'll end my life tonight. That hey, nobody here to listen to what I say. I think it's a good lie, but I don't know. Nobody here to listen. But anyway, I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, have a good day, good night, everyone, wherever you're at.